Hi guys, this is Kurt, Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-Ray, or Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. I got a lot of emails, questions in the chat regarding the software I'm using. People who have never used the Hermes Lite nor the Anan radio are probably not familiar with the software that I'm using. This application here that you see on the screen is the full screen of my Titis software. So it's Titis, and Titis is specifically open source software made for the Hermes Lite and for the Anan radios. I think there's a few other radios that it can support, but they're probably knockoff SDR radios from the Hermes Lite. This is an open source software. It's in full development continuously, and I really love the Titis software, especially the filtering capabilities is outstanding. If I compare it to conventional radios like a Yaesu, Kenwood, whatever kind of commercial radios out there. And this is a very customizable software, so my version here is very, very customized. I have this kind of a layout. I like it because if I click here on the 10-meter band, I have a view of all the different bands that I can go to. If I quick click, you won't see it on the screen. I will be able to also go to a specific frequency that I memorize. And also I can go back to the frequency where I was before. Also, I can change the bandwidth just by clicking and changing the bandwidth settings here, so that's possible too. I can split, I can do everything, so it's really very convenient for me. That little world map that you see here is actually the world map that I use for my rotor in Belgium. I'm using a Yaesu 1000 rotor in Belgium, and I have a interface that I have added to my rotor so it can connect with my computer. But direct connection is not possible, so you need to use a separate software like PST Rotator. That's the one that I use. It's a commercial software that you need to pay for, and this will actually bridge the view of the current rotor headings to the right rotor headings of your rotor, physical rotor itself. And you can just click on the map and then you can change the heading of your beam. Unfortunately, I'm shooting this video from Thailand. I do not have a Yaesu rotor. I have a very old vintage Daiwa rotor that is probably more than 200 years old, HI. I'm exaggerating, of course, but it's from a previous era before there was even computers were even not mainstream at that time. So this vintage rotator that I'm using, and the controller itself is not capable of interfacing with a computer. So unfortunately here it does not make any sense. So this is what I'm using as my SDR software. On the other hand, the software that I'm using to do this streaming is called Streamlabs Desktop. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. It's also free. For my connection between the Titis software and my logging software, I also use Cat BKT, which is going to be a little software to make the link between the logging software and my Titis software. The logger that I'm using is BB Logger. I prefer and I like this BB Logger software because it's very convenient for me, and it will also help me to send QSL cards, EQSL cards by just pushing one button. So it is very convenient, as I am not affiliated to any of the groups, so I'm not in any clubs, and that's why I'm using Titis together with BB Logger and interfacing it with Cat BKT. What else? For the rest, I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will shoot a future video regarding the Hermes Lite and the Titis software and how to customize it, more specifically on how to customize the Titis software that I have on the screen right now. If I go into TX mode, you can see that the screen changes because I need to have a full view, and it's just easy for me to see. I don't need to see a signal meter, so it just disappears. I don't need to see my TX meters when I go into, sorry, RX meters when I go into TX. I want to see the TX meters. That's what you see right here when I do and push on the PTT button. So it's fantastic software in my opinion. The filtering capabilities of the Titis software is absolutely outstanding. It surpasses every single commercial radio that you can ever buy. This is why I am a fanatic and I'm an ambassador for the Hermes Lite and also for the Titis software, because we will have an experience of filtering capabilities that is not possible on commercial radios. And I like the idea of open source because it opens the door to more development, to more features, features that amateur radios need and want. And I really support this idea of open source. So that's it. Sorry for the short video this time, but I think it's interesting. If you have any question, drop them in the comments section, and then I will address this question in a future video. So I will try to answer as much as I can if you have anything that you want to need more about this. 73s, good luck and peace. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-Ray right now in Thailand as I'm shooting this video. Also ON70FF now going clear. Bye-bye.